So we brought the Overcoming Shyness book to the Tinda. They are no longer shy, which is really convenient. And we got someone to move that gigantic fucking boulder that was in our way. So we're gonna go down into the 7th sanctuary, which I briefly popped into. My face is not a Tinda. Thank you very much, JB. It is not a Tinda. We're gonna pop down here. We already spoke to this talking rock. Whatever. Now this is a part of the game where we're gonna start to really come across a lot of pretty important items. So I did go on ahead and pull up a walkthrough earlier. I, until this point, have been playing entirely off of memory. But I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss any of the important items. And I may have to reference it briefly, as well. Oop, damn. There we go. But, for the most part, I think I'm good. Assuming, you know, shit doesn't get fucked up right now, which it probably is about to. That's cool. That's cool. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Yes, indeed. God damn it. Man, fuck you guys. Okay, at least we can revive her. God damn it. See, and that is the issue with high-level versions of Flash. It does that, sometimes. Paula is not having a good day. At all. Holy shit. At least Jeff can heal himself now. Let's try Paula again, shall we? God damn it. Well, so, this is a total and complete disaster. I'm just gonna murder these motherfuckers and get the fuck out of Dodge and heal. We will try this again after I do that. So let's go with that option, shall we? Fuck. Conducting menaces, man. That's what they are. Keep up. Oh. Welp. So, that's what can happen if you get back attacked at this point in the game. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Fuck. That's awful. That is absolutely awful. I'm hoping that the item that I think is down here is down here. You can grab that and go take the free hotel. Ah, Jesus. Okay. There's the... Oh my god! Okay, so this is going terribly. Let's throw up a side shield real quick. Seems like a good thing to do. Hey man, I'm here to kill your productivity. You won't do it yourself, so someone's got to, right? Okay, so that's why you don't want the enemy to go first. It's also why feeling strange is terrible. Suck a dick. God. These enemies are pretty terrible, especially given that opening salvo. Oh, that's not the item I thought it was. But this is still useful enough. Not worth it, really, but useful. So, I think maybe that's the one I need. This is an absolute fucking goddamn disaster. But at least we got the psychic shield up this time, so we're okay. We're okay. You know, in some ways this is actually kind of convenient because I meant to go grab a few items before I plunged into this. So I guess it'll work out well enough. Damn. Fobbies are the upgraded version of those foppies from earlier. They're just experience mines. The uncontrollable sphere can be kind of nasty. Of course, he's not going to show off why he can be nasty, but whatever. I really don't want him to, so guess it works out. Let's fucking kill him, please. Ah, yes. They explode. Of course they explode. So part of the issue is that I've kind of blown through all the earlier areas. Just sort of rushed my way here. Yes! Beautiful. Fucking perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to get. This is the most important item here, really. You don't have to get the Sword of Kings, despite what JB keeps trying to tell me. But you do have to try your damnedest to make sure that you get the rest of Pooh's items. Because they're not like the Sword of Kings where they drop from an enemy, randomly. They're all in set locations. And they're all defensive items as well. And his defensive items are more than just the normal ones where you get like some defense, maybe a bit of luck. That one specifically increases defense, but as we saw earlier, the Bracer of Kings helps protect against hypnotism and luck. And the next one that we're gonna get is going to increase his speed substantially. So even though his bash attack is going to be pretty weak because we don't have the Sword of Kings, he'll still be able to survive and dish out damage with his psychic powers at least. Okay. Let's heal Jeff and Paula. And we will go on ahead and use healing on Paula as well. And we'll lure these fobbies on over and mine them for some experience. I did not remember that they got that item, but whatever. Anyways, as you can see, they die pretty fast. If I wanted to be... If I wanted to be more efficient about it, I could always just slap down like Sci-Fire, but it's not important enough. They still die, regardless. This should actually be an instant one. Yeah. So this top level tends to have the easier enemies. It's mostly fobbies, the occasional uncontrollable sphere. So not too rough. It's this lower level that typically has the rougher enemies, like the conducting menaces, which are utterly destroying me. This is the part of the game where we both have enough psychic points and enough reason to go on ahead and start using the shield consistently. That's right, and fobbies are fodder. Now, if I had actually been playing it more normally, fighting more of the enemies, not trying to just not just trying to blaze my way through, we would actually be considerably higher level right now. We would have been around level 55, which is where we are now, back at the Stonehenge base, like at the start of it. So we'd be closer to 60 to 65 by now. So I'm gonna, like I said, run the hell out of here, heal up, because this is no state to do things in. Chromie, you're thinking of the wrong game again. That is Chrono Trigger, this is Earthbound. They are different. They are not the same. The broken trumpet. Broken trumpet. Beautiful. It's defense up Omega, basically. Cool. Yeah, Ant, Chrono Trigger did have New Game Plus. It was one of the earlier games that implemented it, in fact. I honestly don't know why, Crummy. This game came out pretty early in the SNES life cycle. Chrono Trigger came out near the end, if I remember correctly. So, different levels of technology, bro. Yeah, fuck it. We'll get through these guys. No, it's the same hardware. The technology used is different, though. They use different engines, they use different code, and they will have found different code techniques in the time that in the intervening time period. Damn, wrong way. If you can't tell, these guys truly are not worth the effort of fighting manually. You pronounced potato, or you spelled potato wrong both times, man. What is that? Potato and paytoto? I don't know what the fuck you're getting at, man. Paula. Talking Rock doesn't really say much though. Okay, so we're gonna take down the spheres last. Sure. We will slap down a shield, a bazooka, and hit that motherfucker with the siphons. What? 999 limit? What the hell are you talking about, man? What's so painful about the backdrop? You get seizures? Okay. I did just double check. I am going the right way. I was just mixed up a little bit. Chromie, what the attacks and stats go to is literally just a variable limit. It doesn't have much to do with anything. Eat it! If you haven't really noticed or paid attention to it, the Franklin Badge effect actually ignores shields. So even if Ness is covered in a shield and he gets hit with lightning, it still reflects it. Actually, I need to check real quick. So that's 24 versus... okay, yeah, 28. We will just go on ahead and keep doing that. And make sure to give her a couple brain food lunches before we fight the boss. Yeah, we can just go ahead and bash this guy to death, I think. Now, one cool thing about being severely underlevel is, or at least underlevel, is, I get levels up very frequently. It's kind of satisfying. Hey, buddies. You wanna play? I think I do. Okay, as before, Psychic Shield, kill the sphere last. Oops. JB, since I'm not RNG manipulating my way through the game, Shuffle Step would actually be counterproductive. I do need to fight things to get levels on occasion, and I do intend to avoid most of the fights in the next area, so I'm going to take them here. I'm not sure what that move was meant to do, actually. Oh god, no, JB, I'm not gonna dance on camera. Ugh. Oof, that was close. Thank fuck for that little frame of movement. I did not need to know that, Ant. I did not need to, at all. Also, to be fair, this is a little bit grindy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's a SNES era RPG. It's gonna have some fucking grind in it. That's just how it works. Oh, damn, I keep forgetting that those guys have separate shields. So, if you notice, I'm not too concerned about life-upping everyone after these fights. What I'm going to do is just brain food lunch everyone instead. It's a little bit more efficient. Also up here, we've just got fobbies. Don't really give a shit about them. And, yes, if both parties have psychic shields that are power shields, meaning the final two shields, it will in fact reflect back and forth until one shield fails. That's actually specifically why I avoid using the power shield against certain enemies, at the risk of doing exactly that. However, unless you know for a fact that the enemy that you're fighting uses a power shield, it's perfectly fine to use one yourself. Hopefully that kills them all. Neat. It should. So this is why fobbies don't concern me in the least. Oh, that one survived. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, damn. Nice PP boost. And of course, Jeff got another shitty level. So, Pooh just learned, there we go, there's the boss. Pooh just learned Shield Omega, which is actually the physical power shield. In some fights, it's actually far more valuable than the psychic one. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and munch on some brain foods. Shouldn't take too long. 0 PP. Well, fuck you too. We're at a point in the game where Paula has so much PP that it's unrealistic to recover it all through items for the most part. Anyways, we're gonna fight the Sanctuary boss. Murder his face off. God, do I love MBRs. This guy starts with a Psychic Power Shield. We do not want to initiate this fight with Psychic. That would be terrible. That would be incredibly terrible. I guess we'll magnet him this first turn. Neutralizer and Ash. First turn's a bit of a waste. That's all right. Yeah, I know, Crummy. I guess someone just turned Grumpy into metal for some reason. Don't know why. Anyways, he's actually not too tough to fight. these and Starstorm. Now that the power shield is gone, we're pretty much in the clear to murder his face off. Ah! Damn. Well. At least we got Frieza Omega. Still, what we really needed to hit him with is... that's fine. It's kind of a shame Jeff doesn't get that experience, but it'll give Pooh a bit more, so that's nice. Nice. Cool. Healing Omega. Oh yeah. Healing Omega just fixes everything. Absolutely everything. So it brings back a person with max HP in addition to reviving them and fixing everything else. Basically, if you don't know how to fix someone, just... Oops, wrong thing. Just slap some Healing Omega on them. They'll be fine. We didn't actually need to do that, but fuck it. Okay. Got some weird ass rocks going on. Glowy shit. One's fixed, and now... The wall is reading our mind, and displaying it for everyone to see. Soon I'll be... What will happen? Stuff. Clearly he thinks kind of slow. My thoughts are being written on the wall. Or are they? They are. That's his thoughts. The vision of his father holding him. So, I guess a phone holding him must be weird. So, that's Lumine Hole done. Now we pop down this hole, and weird shit happens. This is why you don't just jump down random ass holes you come across in caves. You don't want to end up like this. So, we're tiny now, and as you can see down in the lower left, there's a fucking dinosaur walking around. There's some shit that we need here. 2 items that are very important, and some shit that we can buy. We've got these geysers here. They're preceded by earthquakes when they go off. One of them heals status effects, the other one heals HP and PP. For the most part, we're going to just try to avoid these dinosaurs. So we got a little evacuation area. That's great. Nope, haven't felt an earthquake at all. So, that's exactly what I just said. There's an earthquake. That's the sound of the geyser. So we got another bird phone. I don't know what the fuck is up with those even now, but whatever, right? Grab this present over here. It's not the one that we need, but whatever. Grab it anyways. The dinosaurs are typically fairly simple to dodge. They can't fit between a lot of stuff that you can because they're gigantic, because they're dinosaurs. But there's still the chance that we might end up having to fight a couple of them. Like this one! A little bit frustrating, not too terrible. And Paula definitely has plenty of PP now, so we're just gonna murder everything. As you can tell, they have a lot of HP. They're like 800 to 1000. When they physically hit you, they do some pretty high damage. You typically don't want to have to deal with them. Here's one of the items we want, I believe. It's weird that you can't fit between those two trees. Yep, sea pendant. Okay, so we just picked up the sea pendant. It's really an incredible item. And in a lot of playthroughs, I've skipped it on accident, but I didn't want to this time. I really need the extra help because I have skipped some of the levels that I would normally have. Anyways, it protects you from fire, freeze, and flash. So that's almost everything. Really, really powerful. There's one other item that we want from here, so I'm gonna get that, but I'll get it on the way, after I do something else. So, like I said before, we'll avoid that dinosaur. Not in a huge rush to fight any of them. So that item that we got earlier, the Tinderkraut, this is what it's for. It's a tinder! Dinosaur cage. They really like Tinderkraut. Okay. So, we'll just crash real quick. And I guess if you really want, I can fight the large purple dinosaur. We will play store for a bit. They have a couple of pretty nice items. Okay, fine guys. I will beat the shit out of Barney the purple dinosaur for you. So that is Paula's ultimate weapon. There is a fry pan that you can get from an enemy that's very rare, but I'm not going to bother. It's not important. She doesn't physically attack things enough for it to really matter. I'm also really I don't know if I'm going to get the shiny coin. I don't know. I might run out and get some money. Okay, so this is the talking rock downstairs, or down here. He's the one that we were told to talk to, so he will. He heals us. Lovely. Something very important, huh? Take notes? Nah, I'm good. Chosen one. Destiny of the whole universe. Ended on pretty fucking thick, huh? A spot that gives me power and allows me to realize my skills. Giant step, Lilliput steps. Rainy circle, magnet hill, pink cloud, new mine hole, and fire spring. Listen to the melodies of all of them, huh? Okay, I guess. Why not? So, if I hadn't already known all of that, it would have been neat, I guess. It also tells you roughly where to go if you missed any of them, which is totally possible. So this is like the dude in the Deep Darkness. If I take money from him, he will charge me as much money as I pull out of the ATM. Therefore, I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do, real quick, is, let's go to, where's easy to get out of? Summers? Yeah. So, we're not tiny anymore. That's convenient, I guess. Yes, that is $100,000. We're like 12 to 14 and we happen to have a fucking $100,000. Goddamn insane. So, we're gonna swing by the Deep Darkness, make sure that Jeff has enough multi-bottle rockets. The boss that we're coming up to fight is a little bit unpleasant. Oh man, this is in America. This isn't in Japan. Like, the game is specifically set in America. Okay, sorry, Eagle Land. Clearly, America. I think I bought the wrong item the first time. Okay, so we'll get a couple more multi-bottle rockets. Be fine for now. No, dude. Chromie, the game is specifically set in America. Like, intentionally by the developers, it is set in America. That's where it is. What the fuck? I don't think that anywhere on this particular little plot of land has enough space for teleport beta. Damn. didn't teleport me where I thought it would, but that's fine. We'll have to hand off one of these items so we can get Jeff that new defense item. Crummy, as far as I'm aware, yes, it is a $ in the Japanese version as well. The original Earthbound Mother 1, this being Mother 2, was also set in America with US dollars, not yen. I think that present down there is what we need. But we'll pop into this real quick. If I remember correctly, yes. So it's kind of an odd area, but make note of it because this is relevant to something that happens later. So just note it. Just make a mental note. We're gonna buffer that guy out. No, I want the giant purple dinosaur, not the brownish green one. There's the purple one. There you go, everybody. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Barney. It's a Chomposaur. Oh yeah. I'm gonna beat it with a baseball bat. Suck it, Barney! Oh, he's got a power shield. How about that? So yeah, as I said before, this is why we haven't really been fighting them. They're kind of tough. Have a lot of HP, pretty high defense. And they do a decent amount of damage. Oof, excuse me on that. I can't squeeze through there. Anyways, so there is an item over here that we want. I think it's this. I hope it's this. Yes, beautiful. This is the last of Pooh's defensive items. He now has all of the items that we can possibly get at this point in the game. Increases defense, and it says that, but I can't remember if it's this one or the diadem. But one of them increases his speed substantially as well. I think it's this. But so at the very least, he can now take a beating. And that's pretty important. Ah, missed it. So this is a blue geyser. It'll restore our HP and PP, which is good. There's nowhere else that we can past here, so we're gonna grab it. guess Ness got faster than Jeff at some point. That's alright. And, yes, Pooh can turn into a dinosaur. I don't know. I don't know how he does that. Doesn't really make sense to me, but hey, whatever, right? Come on. So, now we just have to wait for a minute, since I missed the last one. Sorry about that. Whatever. I'm on Earthquake. Beautiful. Chromie, yes, that's a regular Dr. Pepper can. Why? We're gonna save just so that it spawns us here if we do happen to die. That's probably just perspective. Because it's a lot closer to the camera than I am. So this is where we need to go. It's the last Your Sanctuary location. There's going to be a lot of enemies here that are kind of unpleasant to fight. That's alright. This is, we don't have a lot of places left before we get to the end of the game. And there aren't many places left to get experience from. Certainly not easily anymore. These guys use psychic powers, and they kind of hurt. Fortunately, I don't believe that they come pre-equipped with any sort of dangerous shield, so that's cool. Also, the Major Psychic Psycho has a chance to drop some item or other. Some pendant, I think. It's useful, but it's certainly not worth trying to spend all the time that it would take to farm. Also, I was wrong in my previous video. It's not 1 in 256, it's 1 in 128. Which are still pretty slim odds. So as you see, Pooh is actually now faster than Paula, which is pretty impressive. Paula's really goddamn fast. That would be the Cloak of Kings for you. Now they have a psychic power shield, so that's cool. Okay, there goes one of them. Since they can spawn up the Psychic Power Shield, there's not a whole lot of point using offensive Psychic powers against them. It's just gonna get you murdered by yourself. So instead, we're gonna defend with Psychic Shield of our own, and then bash the shit out of them. They don't have a huge amount of HP, so it works well enough. Yeah, I actually looked it up just to be certain that I was correct in not taking the time to try and get the Sword of Kings and such similar items that drop so rarely. And the guides that are in place for it, it would take somewhere in excess of an hour for each item that I wanted to farm out like that. And that's only for the ones where you can manage to get it to where you can instantly win against the enemies that drop them. Some of the enemies you can't realistically expect to do that. So it's even worse there. So, definitely not going to bother with any of those on this. If you want to see them, if you want to get them, play through it on your own and take the time. There's guides on how to do it if you want. That's hilarious, Crummy. You say that as if I make any sort of money or anything off of this. I'm doing this because I like the game. That is literally it. Okay. So, this is another place where it's kind of difficult to dodge enemies. That's fine. We do actually need the experience, and most of these enemies are these guys. It's actually not a huge issue. I don't actually remember this guy very well. I don't think that he does anything particularly dangerous, as far as, like, psychic power shields and shit like that. I'm sure that he does hurt if he connects. JB, yeah, it does sound like the boss music, but it isn't. In this case, at least. It is boss music from earlier in the game, I believe, but, eh. Should be another pair of Psychic Psychos. Oh, it's a ghost. I really don't want to deal with a ghost. Okay. Actually, Crummy, all of these enemies are stronger than the first couple of bosses. Every last one of them. In fact, at this point, I would say that they're probably stronger than anything that we faced in the first half of the game, roughly. There it is. I'm just blind. Okay, now he's dead. Now we work on the elemental. Kinda wish you could just get Jeff to equip the heavy bazooka as his weapon. Really don't use his normal attack a whole lot. Yeah, the harmonica takes pretty high intelligence to fix. Oh shit, no. That's way too many enemies. What the fuck? Yeah, no shit, Chromie. I know that the IQ pill that I gave to Paula should have gone to Jeff. It was a fucking accident, man. Let's kill this bastard off. There we go. Level up, yay. Shitty level up, boo. Whatever, I'm just gonna head up. Did one of those enemies just teleport up here? It's fucking weird. That was a lot of damage from his physical attack. Must have low defense. Okay, so that guy's dead. Beautiful, done. Level up for Paula. Actually, not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Jeff actually got a decent one this time. Yay! We're not gonna get up this in time. Nope. That could have gone so much worse. Could have given us a couple of the psychos instead. These guys don't really do a whole lot of... yeah, they don't do much worrisome shit. If you catch them at the same time as like one of the major psychic psychos or something of that nature, then it's an issue, but by themselves they don't cause enough issue to warrant concern. Okay, that's another one down. Up through here. Beautiful. And now he's dead. Neat. So this place, I don't think it has any items of particular note. I think, yeah, we should be fine. Yay! Oh hey, an instant one. Scythe Thunder Omega. Too bad Scythe Thunder is next to useless. gonna auto-fight this one. They seem to have incredibly low defense, and they have also relatively low HP, so not a big deal. Now, we're gonna fight this one guy. We're at the sanctuary. This is the last sanctuary location. Jesus, Paula. Someone was unhappy. So we will give Paula a Psy-Caramel. And brain food lunch. I didn't need that, but that's alright. Give one of those to Pooh as well. Okay, we should be fine. So, this is probably the toughest of the Sanctuary bosses, predictably, of course. And it's one that we can't just multi-bottle rocket to death. He's one of those bosses that changes form. And his second form actually comes pre-equipped with a psychic, or a physical power shield. So if we just slap down a multi-bottle rocket, he will transform, initiate the power shield, and reflect back a lot of the damage and kill Jeff instantly. It is relatively safe to use the heavy bazooka, but that's about it. Clearly, he hits hard. So that was Psy-Flash, whatever the third one is, still haven't cleared that up. We're gonna go on ahead and with Freeze Omega. Predictably, given that he is a dog made out of carbon and on fire, he's weak to ice. How handy. So, Paula has the Sea Pendant, so she's very strong against fire. Jeff has the Flame Pendant, he is also very strong against fire. Pooh and Ness have the highest HP and some of the highest defense. So they can work without those two items relatively well. Certainly well enough to survive, long enough to get healed, at least. There we go. Gives off a rainbow of colors. He equips a power shield. Hurts Jeff, but doesn't kill him because we didn't hit him with a multi-bottle rocket. So we are going to use that. And no longer is he weak to freeze. That's unfortunate, but oh well. We're gonna use the neutralizer. And make sure to life up Jeff. hit him with sci-fi. Nez's special again. And Sci-Freeze. Probably won't matter too much. We can now safely hit him with multi-bottle rockets, and I believe that it only takes 1 or 2. Yay, solidified! Come on, kill the motherfucker! Damn. Well, that was honestly too much to hope for anyways. Come on, baby! Kill the fucker! Awesome. Sweet! That was a solid level up. Damn, son. We're getting some real good ones here. Okay, before I pop into here, I need to rearrange a couple of items. Because some shit's about to go down, and we need to be ready for it. Once again, inventory management the game. Okay, I think that's all we can do. This is the final Your Sanctuary location. The feeling that he was being watched by himself as a baby. Now that is fucked up, son. That is fucked up. So that's the entire Soundstone melody, all of them put together. And now we have this little flashback here. I'm not in control. just sort of phase through the door and turn invisible. So our dog is a little pup. And us as a baby. Or Ness, or whatever. Even now, we don't get to see our father. Ah, taco. Interesting. Early signs of psychic powers. And that's actually part of the point of the father never showing up in the game. He represents the fact that a lot of fathers in Japanese society, and a lot of fathers in general, are pretty vacant in their kids' lives. Also, JB, you're not entirely wrong. That's at least one of the theories. So, anyways, this is Magicant. It's pretty fucked up. This is where the game gets to be its trippiest, like, by a fucking long shot. It's a land that our mind created. Every time that we talk to someone, the colors are gonna change. And a lot of people that we've run into along the way are going to be here. We can talk to them, or we cannot. It doesn't really make much difference. None of them have anything, like, critical to say. So we got this motherfucker here, the guy who taught Pooh Starstorm. And he explains it to us. The Sea of Eden. That's where we're going. So, we can still access our items for whatever weird reason. And, our mother will let us rest and make taco for us. So that's cool. We can also talk to the dog. That is one thing that I meant to do. That's gonna hurt. The Earth Pendant is pretty good. It's similar to the Sea Pendant, but not quite as powerful, I guess. Get the fuck out of my way, chicken. So we're gonna drop off the Night Pendant and then pick up the Earth Pendant instead. I really should have brought the Sea Pendant with me, but that's alright. Magic Pudding restores our PP. We brought some brain food lunches though, so hopefully we'll be fine. We got a phone here. An ATM. But, again, we're not buying enough for that to matter, so we're just gonna head on away. The zombies. Turns it all dark and a little bit hard to look at. We got Belch here. Suck it, Belch! Yeah, Aunt, you can take money from your mind. It's best really not to dwell on it too much. It really is. So, this is kind of fucked up here. Country will disappear when we wake up. I guess all of these people die. It's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. So we can sleep here if we want to. Don't have to go all the way back to our mother. And yes, that is the bubble monkey. We got Pokey here. It's sort of our wishful thinking about him. But here's one thing that people might know about this game just because of Super Smash Bros. It's the flying men. We can get one flying man at a time, no more, and there is a limited supply of them. This motherfucker again. No. Flying Man isn't a playable. It's a support item, I believe, and in the newest Super Smash game, the Magicant stage has a Flying Man appear. Oh, I see, Crummy. Okay. You've never played Smash Bros, really. That's... okay. Some of the enemies are rough, most of them aren't a big issue. So this is us from the past. It seems the game tries to make it seem like that baseball cap is useful, but it actually isn't. We've already got 2 bags of Dragonite, so don't actually need that. Wish that I had remembered that that was there, but it's alright. So the flying men die pretty quick, especially since we can't use any sort of psychic shields. They're just kind of there. Fortunately, I don't particularly need him, so it's alright. God damn it. So the loaded dice, they pretty much just summon help. It's unpleasant. They can summon some really nasty stuff. JB, yes, the enemies do respawn if I go back for another flying man. So once this guy dies, I'm not going to go back. Yep, there he goes. That was actually even faster than I expected. Yeah, what can I say, man? Old games, I guess. Yes, Franklin badge as in Benjamin Franklin. Good God, that's annoying. So these swooshes, they use electric hit attacks. Since I've got the Franklin badge, not a big deal. I mean, that is kind of annoying, but you do. Yep, that's right. It sends a greeting, I beat the shit out of it. That is how I respond to that bullshit. What can I say, guys? I'm just kind of a dick. Just how I roll. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically you could make it to the top without being an asshole, but it would be a little bit more difficult. Anyways, we just got a better bat. Magic can't bat. So, we'll do a bit more damage. That's nice. Is that an enemy, or... It's kind of hard to keep track. God, there's a lot of enemies on screen. Again, JB, it's probably best not to think too hard about this. Oh, fuck. The molecules aren't a big deal, but this bomb guy is. He will throw bombs and super bombs every single turn. God, I hate those things so much. As you saw, super bombs do a shit ton of damage. Those bombs are pretty much the most dangerous thing in this area for Ness. Oh! Come here, butterfly. I need to consume you to increase my magical powers. Damn it. Sometimes it's better to run away from these, but clearly the game is not going to cooperate with me on this. God damn it. So, fighting those guys is an exercise in making the best use of the rolling HP bar. Oh. If, if you don't make use of it reasonably well, then they can wreck your face. Yeah, that weird squiggly thing is a teleportation. Don't know why. Just is. Don't question it. Yep, that's right, Ant. That coiled tentacle is indeed from the cave. And yeah, for those paying attention, that was a kraken. The entire Sea of Eden is full of kraken. And we have no choice but to fight this one. This is really why you want the sea pendant. Fortunately, they are literally just the Kraken from earlier, so we can actually fight them reasonably easily. They're not some sort of super upgraded thing, but it's still a little bit frustrating to deal with them. Also, these things are all over the place. They make it a little bit easier for us to evade the Kraken. They do... I want to say they do drop a useful item, but it's not really worth the time to get, just like a lot of the others. I don't know if I would call Flash Omega OP, but it is very powerful. That is true. Flash Omega has a very high tendency to just instantly kill stuff. However, it costs an absolutely insane amount of PP, and it tends not to work on bosses. Crummy, I don't remember what the chance is. Okay, decent leveling. Go ahead and heal. Here we go. I guess I didn't need to do that because I'm going to take a brain food lunch, but whatever. Oh, they don't? Oh, you're right, JB. I'm thinking of the Bionic Kraken from a different area. Chromie, they're worth a lot of experience, but we don't actually need the experience. You're about to see why. So, this is the Manny Manny statue again. He's the evil part of our brain, obviously. Why not, right? Fucking Manny Manny statue. So, this guy's kind of frustrating to fight, but we did come into this with bags of Dragonite. The sort of safe way to work this fight is to make him run out of his psychic points. He is literally a copy of me, in some ways. But we're not going to run that way. We're going to actually try to kill him. I'm hoping that we can manage it. So we do have Psyflash Omega, but I don't think that it actually works against this guy. So we're going to use Psyfire. Beautiful. That's fucking lovely. We may have no choice but to go for the outlast him approach. Okay, Psychic Shield is gone. Yeah, and the rolling HP meter at this point in the game is utterly critical. Without it, you're just... I don't think the game would even be playable without it, unless they changed damages and HP values, things like that. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to just take him down straight up. That's unfortunate. Instead, we just have to wait for him to run out of PP. Yeah, unfortunately this fight is going to be a little bit slow. Sorry about that. There's only so much that I could do. Forgot that he had that Psychic Shield. Otherwise I would have opened up the fight differently and not burned through all of that all of those psychic points. Chromie, he starts with some insane amount. But each use of Psi-Fire Omega, which is actually Ness's special psychic, I think it's like 78 or 80 something psychic points. So he's actually pretty close to running out right now. That's why I'm playing a little bit risky with the HP right now. I want to make sure that I don't burn through everything. Also, apologies about the wait on this one. I need to get the HP to scroll back up some. Roll back up. Okay, so seems to be down to Psi-Fire Alpha. That's fine, we can take that. Go on ahead and consume that while we're already scrolling down. We got one more life up. Hopefully we can get it without having to restart this. Don't really want to. Once again, I'm going to let the HP meter roll back up. This fight's a little bit closer than I was hoping for. Okay, that should be good enough. At this point, he shouldn't have enough PP left to burn another... Ah, damn. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. We're finally there. So we just have to deal with a couple more Psi-Fire Alphas. We'll let him run out of PP so that he doesn't have enough for Psi life up. And, we'll just start wailing on him. Okay, that was Psi-Flash Omega, that cost 40. He used it twice, so he should be damn near out. So we gotta bust through his power shield. That is going to be the downside right now. There we go. Not enough PP for life up. So once we get through this power shield, we're in the clear. We're gonna life up now. And that'll give us enough to bust down the power shield and just bludgeon him to death. There we go. It's all done. Chromie, yes, we do need the levels. However, at the end of this fight, what's going to happen is this sort of represents us conquering our inner fears or some shit like that. I don't know. So we're going to get some absolutely ridiculous amount of experience points from this fight. And it's going to give us, like, between 5 and 15 levels. So the fight itself doesn't give much, but here we go. The Apple of Enlightenment. Back to Saturn Valley. And wait for it, wait for it. There we go. $200,000 experience points. How's that for you? $147 and $335. Holy shit, I forgot that it was that massive. Woo! Life up Omega, Teleport Beta. How about that? Yeah, Aunt, sorry. Look, you'll just have to forgive some of that. I forget details. Wasn't a crazy amount of... Wasn't some crazy amount of levels, no, but it was still a lot of stats. So now we're gonna break everything and teleport where we shouldn't actually be able to. Saturn Valley. Aw yeah. Someone wearing a pig wearing clothes. Ah, yes. Oop. Well, that's fine. A meteorite, you say? Interesting. We have seen one. So, we pop into the shop real quick, see what sort of shit they've got for us. Actually, I think one of these guys might have something. No. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, none of those. Here we go. So we've got the different pendants and piggy jelly, which is... I don't know how I feel about piggy jelly, but it heals 300 HP, which is kind of neat. So the different pendants protect against different things. We already have the night pendant in storage. Jeff is wearing the flame pendant, and the rain pendant is, I don't think, anywhere near as good as the sea pendant. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Oop, damn. Don't want that at all. And the postcard is just a random item. Doesn't really do anything. Kind of like the ruler or the protractor, things like that. I think that there's a place that you can teleport from Saturn Valley, but I don't remember exactly where it is. Not there! At least not the exact tile that I was standing on. Yes! So, like he said, Onett is, a bit different now. You can't get into the hotel, or pretty much any building. And the enemies here are substantially more difficult to fight. Everyone is hiding out. And, we've got some pretty high-end shit to deal with now. Fortunately, we have some pretty high-end shit. So it works out. Mechanical Octobot. I'm sure Dakin would have a fit over this again. It's entertaining to me. Oh yeah, no, Chromie. The Cloak of Kings gives Pooh an absolutely insane boost to speed. He's pretty much faster than everyone else forever now. Let's see if we can invincibility frame away from those motherfuckers. So we can get into our own house because our mother loves us, which is convenient. She's a bit scared. That's fucking understandable as hell. It's fucked up out there. Jeff got the broken harmonica fixed, and it is now the baddest beam. Oh yeah. Okay. So we've got to get to the meteorite, and then I've got to do some prep as far as items are concerned, and then we go and fight Gygas. Actually, we are pretty much at the end of the game. However, it's quite late, so what I'm going to do is save now. And we will finish this the next time that I have a moment to get into this and stream some. Don't have long to go at all. Not at all. And it actually won't take very long to get to Gygas. Fighting Gygas himself will take a little while. It's one of those heavily scripted fights. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I hope that I get the right items for it. But, anyways, everyone have a good one, and we'll finish this next time.